life comes with so many unexpected occurrences and quirks, and working in the retail industry certainly does as well. When you're working at a store, you can't really almost conceive everything that may happen in a day and over time. And something you learn about pretty quickly when you're working in retail is how often people steal or how often people would like to. There are so many shoplifters out there, especially nowadays, whose job it is to go into a store and steal. I remember a fellow associate pointing out to me when I was working at a shoe store for a while how there are websites dedicated to professional shoplifters, people who literally steal for a living. There are those out there who make lists of what they want and then hand it to the professional shoplifter, and their job is to steal from stores. And on these websites are certain stores and all their policies and what managers are allowed to do in regards to shoplifting and possibly apprehending someone, which nowadays isn't much, especially in New York, because everything has to be politically correct and everyone's so litigious because there are too many out there who are very trigger happy. And the moment something happens, if God forbid you put your hand on someone, all bets are off. So you always have to be so careful when you're working in retail dealing with this, and the shoplifters know what they can get away with. They make websites that have all this information and all these details on where to steal, basically, where it's the easiest, what policies are put in place, and what the employees are allowed to do. It's almost unfathomable how widespread this is. And throughout the years I worked in retail, people become very crafty and very handy as to how they're going to steal. I remember so many times managers running out of the building almost to apprehend shoplifters, which is something you're never supposed to do. But sometimes, when you're in the moment, adrenaline takes over and someone is basically coming into your home and taking something from you. So it's egregious, honestly, and it's something crazy and something you'd never expect. And many times people come in teams and basically have a calculated plan as to attempt how they're going to steal, whether it's someone who's on their cell phone, someone who's looking around a lot, someone who's trying to distract you with a lot of questions. People come in teams to at least steal one item. It's something that's pretty widespread. It still happens, and an unfortunate occurrence when you're working in retail.